latest updates, subscribe to News 9.
Hello, you're watching News 9 Digital. I'm Abhijit Singh and some shocker from the world of tennis. World number one Novak Djokovic has been disqualified from the 2020 United States Open, and that's not because of an opponent but because of his own action. So what happened last night in the US Open? Well, Novak Djokovic was trailing 6-5 to Spain's Busta, and in the fourth round match of the United States Open, and then what happened? He just lost his serve, and out of frustration and without looking at the line judge, he just threw a ball, and that ball actually hit the line judge, or should one say the official, right here at the neck. She immediately fell down, and Novak Djokovic realized that he has done something wrong. He ran towards the line judge and saw whether she was fine or no. According to reports, the line judge is Soren Friemel, and right now she is doing just fine. After a long discussion with the match officials, with the match referee and also the chair umpire, it was decided that after 12 minutes of discussion, Novak Djokovic was disqualified from the United States Open, and with it, his run in the United States Open comes to an abrupt end. So what actually is now the consequences? But before that, let me tell you what the United States Open had to say about this. In accordance with the Grand Slam rulebook, following his actions of intentionally hitting a ball dangerously or recklessly within the court, or hitting a ball with negligent disregard of the consequences, the US Open tournament referee defaulted Novak Djokovic from the 2020 US Open. Because he was defaulted, Djokovic will lose all ranking points earned at the US Open and will be fined the prize money won at the tournament, in addition to any or all fines levied with respect to the offending incident. Well, Novak Djokovic has pleaded guilty and has also attended an apology. Remember, he didn't went into a post-match press conference, which is mandatory for every player, but went to his Instagram account and apologized to everyone, especially to Soren Friemel and the United States Open tournament organizers, that he has let everyone down with his actions. Now, what happens next is that he will lose all the points he earned at the United States Open number one. He will still remain the world number one because there's quite a bit of margin between him and Nadal, who is not playing in the tournament as well. And secondly, whatever amount he has earned in the fourth round, which is $250,000 US, he has been fined all of that. So clearly he's leaving New York with a zero balance under his account, and also without the United States Open trophy. But these kind of incidents where the players losing their calm, losing their control and accidentally hitting the line judge, linesman, or even the umpire, well, that's nothing new. Tennis is full of examples of that. Let me bring you 3 or 4 major examples. The biggest of them all also came in the 2009 US Open, when Serena Williams was taking on Kim Clijsters, and what happened? During one of the points, the lineswoman, which calls for the foot of the player, whether it's in or out, well, Serena Williams was accused of allegedly threatening the lineswoman over there, and later what happened? After discussion with the umpire, she herself forfeited the United States Open. And then what happened next? Well, Kim Clijsters was the champion. Also, some more few examples. In 2017, Denis Shapovalov, the youngster, 17 years of age. What happened there? He won the match, and then what happened? Out of just pure joy, he hit a ball, and that ball hit the umpire right into his left eye, leaving him a little blurred, with a blurred vision. And then the match which he actually won, was given, or actually taken back, and the opponent was given the victory. Another 2 more examples. One came in the 1990 Australian Open, when John McEnroe was disqualified because he abused the umpire, or the match umpire. Well, that was nothing new for John McEnroe, wasn't it? And last, in 2012, David Nalbandian, not many might know his name, but he was one of the best players in the circuit. What he did was he actually hit a linesman who was sitting, and this incident came from 2012 in the Queen's Open tournament, just before. It's a grass court tournament, and it's happened just before the Wimbledon. And then what happens? He hit the surface area where the linesman was sitting, and that piece of metal actually hurt the linesman, and he was actually bleeding later. Then what happened? He was disqualified. It was the final, and the opponent walked away with the title, and he had to leave Queen's Open London with no title under his belt. So clearly, these actions have left players frustrated and angry. But with Novak Djokovic's action, one thing is for sure, that since 2014, this will be the first time that Roger Federer, Rafael Nadal and Novak Djokovic will not be a Grand Slam champion. So clearly, one's pain is others' gain, and over here it remains to be seen whether Novak Djokovic will be able to recover mentally. Remember, 2020 hasn't been the best of seasons for him. So clearly, what do you think about the video? Do you think about Novak Djokovic's actions were purely out of frustration, out of anger, or was there something more to it? Do send in your comments and feedback, and I'll be looking forward to the same. In the meantime, do not forget to subscribe to News 9 Digital across all social media platforms.